Stop doing this one thing that is blocking your success. Hello everyone, Tanya Pluckrose here from Rich Results Mindsets, and today I want to talk about this one thing that we give our power to, that continually holds us hostage from our greatness, that makes us constantly believe it is real, it's a fact, and that we have to believe this one thing. And of course, when we believe this one thing, we spiral and we go in the wrong direction. And of course, this blocks our success. And today I'm going to be sharing about this one thing, but more importantly, how to change it. But before I get going, my YouTube channel is all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And if any of my content resonates with you, then please consider liking, sharing, commenting. Oh, and I'd love it if you would subscribe. In fact, leave your comments below from what you learn from my teaching, so that every time you learn something, when you write it down, then you really embody it. And when you embody it, you tend to stop doing the thing that is, of course, holding you back from your greatness. But anyway, let's get going with the teaching today. So I want to talk about that one thing that you, me, everyone does, that constantly stops us from being in the receivership of our success. And this one thing is our five senses. Oh my goodness, do we give our power away to our five senses? Let me introduce you again to the stick person. The stick person, the magic genie, I call the stick person the $1 million man, because it will make you millions when you understand how it works and how to use it. But over time, I'll teach you that. So let's look at the stick person, and we have the large circle is your mind and the bottom is your body. And of course, the mind is in every cell of our body, but I'm just creating order in your mind right now, by giving you a picture of the mind. So this is the conscious mind, this is the subconscious mind, and this is the body. But the one thing that stops us, blocks us from our success, are these antennas, our five senses. And our five senses, of course, are always picking up the outside world. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Oh my God, did you smell that? Did you taste that? And of course, did you touch that? But mainly our two biggest five senses are, did you hear and what did you see? And of course, whenever we hear or see something, we make it fact. We make it like it's the truth. It's like written in gold. It's stamped that this is the truth. Too bad, too sad. This is the way it's going to be. And of course, our five senses, when you think about it, whatever you hear, whatever you see, of course, it's only in that moment we're hearing or seeing that. And of course, our five senses are neutral. They're just a form of modality for us to receive information. But really, they are neutral, right? They are just a receiving station of something that's happened on the outside. And of course, this gets into our conscious mind and our higher faculties, one of them being our perception, picks up this information from the five senses and perceives it. And of course, if it perceives it as something that's not in harmony with our programming, it starts to make up stories about it. So I have discovered that the quickest way to sort of stay in control, stay centered, remain in your power, is to honestly not let your five senses hijack you. This is the one thing that you must start to not believe, really. It's just information. You've got to go, oh, I picked that up. Oh, I heard that. But I have a choice. I have a choice in that moment to either make it the truth or make a decision that I am not going to perceive it in the certain way. Okay, so I have discovered that the quickest way to continue to manifest is to not let your five senses hijack you. That's number one. But another way is to constantly be thinking about what you really, really want, and to make that picture, that desire, that goal more important than our five senses. But most people don't have a goal. They don't have a goal worthy of their life. And so most people are being held hostage by their five senses rather than making their goal more important. And of course, you make your goal more important when you use your six higher faculties. And your six higher faculties are your will, your imagination, your intuition, your perception, your memory, and your reason. So I have had to work at this, and I'm telling you, it is the hardest work in the world. And even Wallace Wattle says in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, he talks about it in chapter 4, that it's easy to think according to appearances, what you hear, smell, see, taste, touch. It's easy to do it that way because we've been conditioned to do it like this. But the hardest work in the world is to be loyal and faithful to the truth. To think according to the truth, which is your goal, your vision, not according to your five senses. So, if you want to achieve all the success you want in the world, then you're going to have to learn to live more on the creative plane, not the competitive. And to live on the creative plane is to become an expert in using your higher faculties. In order to, you must learn to switch and learn how to, when you receive information from the outside through your five senses, to switch straight away to your imagination, to get the picture of what you would love, the wish fulfilled, to live more in that world than in this current 3D reality where, honestly, it's just going to hijack you. It's going to make you feel lousy, make you feel like you're less than, that you will never, ever get to where you want to go. But I've discovered that when I start to use my higher faculties, the biggest one I'm using right now is my imagination. My God, this is a lovely way to live because I'm not hijacked anymore by the five senses. I often realize, oh my God, I heard something. I saw something. I'm not going to believe that. No, that's not truth. I am going to rather live in this imaginary world. And if I hold that picture long enough, I know it will become a fact. So, my thing goes back to, you need to stop doing this one thing. And this one thing is you need to stop relying on your five senses. Let them go. They're not the truth. You're more powerful than that. You have a mind, and this mind can help you create whatever you want. And to start now using your higher faculties more than relying on your five senses, and game over, you are guaranteed to bring from the 4D into the 3D, bring that reality into this reality effortlessly. It really will. But your only work is to consistently, day in, day out, of course, live more on the creative plane than the competitive. Okay, I'll see you soon. If you have any queries or you'd like any more clarification, then leave your comments below and I'll be happy to expand a bit further. Bye for now.